I can do, sir, please. Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please. I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you, please. Please. Please.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So, no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
Today's video takes us to Orland Park, Illinois, with a stop at the post office there. And we find a frauditor who's bound and determined to exercise his rights and not have them trampled upon. Well, let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy!
At the United States Post Office out in Orland Park, Illinois.
Can I help you?
I'm sorry?
Can I help you?
Probably in a few moments, not at the moment.
You can't film in federal facility.
I'm sorry?
You can't film in this facility because we have people's addresses and personal information up here, and you can't film here.
Well, I understand that you guys might have something personal, but we are allowed to do this, I'm pretty sure.
No,
I'm
you're
pretty
not.
sure you're not.
And this is a federal facility. It's not state. It's federal.
I know,
So I
I'm sorry.
have to ask you either to stop filming, or I have to ask you to leave.
So, like, after I'm done getting all my footage that I need for the post office, then I'll definitely leave.
No,
but
it's either you stop filming.
are you the postmaster?
I'm a supervisor.
Supervisor? Okay. So yeah.
I have to ask you to either turn it off.
Well, like I said, after I'm done, I definitely.
Sir, no.
This frauditor needs to be arrested a few times, and he needs to spend some time in jail. Yeah, then you wouldn't have such a smart mouth on you, would you? I'll turn it off when I'm done. I'll turn it off when I'm ready. I'll turn it off when I feel like it. That's not what Bubba gonna tell you.
Sir,
No, there's not an
I
act
have
you're
to
driving,
ask
you have to
you to
leave.
either turn it
All right.
off.
So you must be the supervisor. I mean, the postmaster.
No, what I am is I'm a clerk that knows that I have it right here. It
Sir,
says that you
so
have
either I have to ask you, or I'm gonna have
you
to
have
call
to have
the police.
permission to.
Well, I don't think that the police is necessary. I don't.
You
Then I
have
would
to
have
close
to
it.
ask you to turn it off, leave.
And I was just all I was doing is just filming the stuff that's in the
Sir,
lobbies
you
right
can't.
here.
It's people's personal information. What if it's someone's letter here? What if it was yours?
Well, that's just the
And-
thing.
and I totally
If it's
understand.
something in like private
But I'm
and it's in
asking
public,
you.
you guys have to protect it.
Yeah, this
I'm
isn't-
asking you.
This isn't for YouTube or anything else. You have to leave.
So, ma'am. So,
Sir,
so
no,
first of all, we
no,
have to
There is no.
film in public, and then I have to
No,
purchase
no.
a stamp
Sir.
and fill out a passport. So I got
I'm
it's
asking
several
you
things that I need to
because
do.
this is a
So if
request.
you need to do-
Either you can stop filming.
Oh, so you're asking? Oh, okay,
I'm
I
asking.
understand. I understand. Well,
Sir.
I respectfully decline.
Okay, then I'll have to call the police.
Go ahead.
Well, that's unnecessary, though. I don't.
Oh, yes, indeed. Big Spender's gonna buy one stamp. And by the way, Sonny boy, every single post office requires an appointment to make a passport. You just don't walk in nilly-willy and say, hey, I want to fill out my application for a passport. That's right, I said application, because they can't pronounce the word application. So they say application.
It's one or the other. I'm giving you the option.
I mean,
Either you can
have you?
stop filming, take care of whatever you have to take care of, or I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Okay, yeah. Like I said, when
Okay,
I'm
then
done.
I'll call the police.
Yeah, I think that's unnecessary, but she said it's a federal building. How you doing, Off? Man, pretty good. Nothing's really going on. I was trying to educate everyone here that we had a right to do exactly what we was doing.
Okay.
But they're not interested, man. So they called you guys.
Are you, I mean...
1170 is just a business.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah,
Is it Officer
Catchings.
Catchings? Okay. Your badge number, sir?
796.
Appreciate it.
So, you just came in here just to prove a point, or like something happened that you have to start recording?
So nothing actually happened.
Oh, yes, indeed, officer. The lad's trying to prove a point, all right. He's trying to prove that he can make an ass out of himself and at the same time earn ad revenue from YouTube for his clicks and views. I know it's a pitiful way to make a living, officer, but you have to understand, the lad has no choice. He can't find a real job. Probably has a criminal record. I'm betting on that.
I understand.
I gotta get your information.
Well, minus a crime, there's no legal obligation for me to.
I made contact with you, so that's the main reason why.
I can understand. I can understand.
So that's all I'm saying is that I made contact with you. You know, you're still. You know, I mean, did she deny you service? Did she say that you couldn't buy the postcard?
Oh no, she didn't. She never said that. She was just basically saying in order to serve me, I would have to cut off my camera, which would be a definite violation of my rights if I have to surrender those rights in order to get services. So
okay, well listen, man. I just want you to be able to go get your card and go about your day. Like sounds innocent enough. I still need to speak with her, but
yeah, like I said, the postmaster.
Just like how you asked me for my information, I
understand,
but
it's per your policy to identify yourself.
Well, no.
Now remember something, Frauditor. Policies don't trump laws. So while it's not a law for this man to identify himself, it's a policy. And remember, policies don't trump law. So shut your mouth, Frauditor. I'm sick of these frauditors, really am.
Listen, what I'm saying is that I made contact with you. You're choosing to remain here.
Of course.
And videotape, which, I mean, I get it.
Right.
But what I'm telling you is that because we made contact, I need to get your information now.
What information you need?
I just need your driver's license. I just be able to say that I made contact with
no,
you.
yeah. Well, minus a crime, officer. I already know in the state of Illinois, there's no legal obligation for me to identify myself to you. There's no crime afoot. So we ain't gonna be doing that today.
We are here.
Steve, they would like you to leave.
Yeah, I know, and I will once I'm done conducting the business that I need to conduct there.
Here's the next problem. If I go ask their boss and say you're refusing to leave, you're going to get arrested for criminal trespassing.
So on federal property, and you're a county officer. So you guys have jurisdiction.
Municipality officer.
Right. So, but you're not a federal officer. So the appropriate authorities.
Would you like me to call it?
Frauditors never want to show identification. They claim it's a violation of the Fourth Amendment. What they really don't want to show identification, though, is because they're afraid the officers are going to run their name and find out they have a lengthy criminal record. That's the real reason.
Postal inspector?
No, you don't even know what's going on, sir. You coming in right away trying to escalate.
He's saying that he came in here. I haven't had a chance to speak with him yet. I encountered him first.
If you look right there on their walls.
He came in here to try and purchase a Mother's Day card. Wasn't that what it was?
A stamp and a passport.
Okay, I thought you said one. Okay, so he came in here to get his stamp and passport.
While recording. There you go.
While recording.
For sure.
So you're saying, wait, I just want to make sure I get this straight.
Mm-hmm.
So you came in, I thought you said you were like coming in here to purchase something or conduct some business.
So it was three things. So the first thing I wanted to do is record in public and purchase a stamp and fill out a passport. But what I forgot to tell you is, officer, if you look right there on the rules and regulations on federal property, it tells them that we can record in the post office. So that's another thing.
Okay. So you came in here to conduct some business and you wanted to record the business that you were conducting in here?
I think we should all write to the Postmaster General in Washington, D.C. and tell him to take this out of the rules and regulations for the post office. That would stop all this nonsense, wouldn't it? Because the real media would call ahead and say, hey, we want to come down and take a couple pictures for a news story. Yeah, that's fine. But all these other yahoos gotta go.
Correct.
Was there any reason? I'm just trying to understand you, man.
I understand.
If I come in a place and unless I have something like, hey, is this what you're talking about? Is this what you need? Let me take a picture. Let me show you what I'm doing here.
Correct.
I mean, you just came in here recording and to record your business?
Right, that's correct. So I'm an independent journalist and I'm gathering content for a story that I'm creating. That's the reason why we're in here recording. But again, if you look at the rules and regulations on federal property, it says that we can do it anyway. So you never need a reason to do anything that's a right.
So you're in here conducting business as part of something to investigate your journalism. Okay.
Which is a right. So I mean, this officer comes in trying to escalate things, man. You know, he's talking about trespass.
You and I are talking.
I'm just saying. I'm saying he's coming in trying to escalate. I don't like that. You know, I know exactly what I'm doing.
And we all know exactly what you're doing too, Frauditor. You're making a fool out of yourself. You're making a mockery of the Constitution, all for what? Money in your pocket. I hope you're happy with yourself, Frauditor, because you really are a fool, aren't you?
This ain't my first time doing it. And, you know. Are you the postmaster? Are you the postmaster now?
The sense of being recorded, but how may I help you?
Well, like
the sense of being recorded.
I understand we're in public though, man. We're in public. Are you familiar with your poster 7? See?
Yeah, we're not
See
in
what I'm
public
saying?
right now.
Sir, this is public. This is public property, sir.
We're not in the public right now. She said she didn't want you recording her. Okay, now me as a police showing up, okay, whatever. That's fine. I mean, I really don't care. What I'm saying is that you got other citizens, okay? You got these people who want their privacy too.
And no one's even
In order to conduct whatever investigative journalism that you've done.
not necessarily, because they interrupted me obviously by calling Orland Park out here. So that was kind of an interruption, which I have still been recording. You know, waiting on you guys' arrival, but. My thing is, I just don't want my rights to be trampled on, and I don't want you guys to aid them in that.
Oh, heaven forbid that any man trample on this man's rights. Oh, please don't trample on this man's rights, because he has the right to act a fool all he wants in public. But why do we have to look at him while he does it? And that's a good question, isn't it, Frauditor? Can you answer that question, Frauditor?
The reason why I don't want you to record in there is because there's personal information with credit cards, social security numbers, all that stuff. They want you to record inside that area.
Okay, and
So
which
you're
we
free to
can.
conduct your business with your cell phone off.
No, that's not what they say, sir. So if you're interested in reading this or not.
That is coming from the postmaster.
Yeah, but she doesn't, we're talking about the law, sir. She's talking about feelings. And you guys are law enforcement, not feelings enforcement.
No.
Okay, so the rules are right here. Officer Kendrick, it seems like you might be more willing to, because this guy trying to escalate things. I'm going to listen to you, officer, and then you're going to listen to me.
So what I'm saying is, man, the main point is, look, they didn't want you recording there. People have their rights too, okay? They don't want to be recorded. They don't want you all looking around them doing stuff. They have their right to privacy, okay? I get what you're doing here, okay? And I understand that. But now it's causing a bigger issue than what it needs to be.
I hear you loud and clear, officer. We all do. But this man doesn't care about any of that. He's a narcissistic sociopath, and he doesn't want his rights trampled upon. Looks like he needs to go to the dentist and get some of those choppers fixed up, though.
Okay, so
that's all I'm saying. So from the standpoint of, if you're up in here doing, for example, you're doing something for journalism, you're being a professional. I asked you for your identification, okay?
That's correct.
Why? Because I'm going to get their identification. I'm going to know who they are, who I made contact with. I'm getting your identification because I need to know who I made contact with, okay?
Yeah,
that shouldn't be an issue because you're a public figure, right? You're running the journalism.
Yeah, but do I have to surrender my rights?
I'm not asking you to surrender your rights.
That'll be a Fourth Amendment violation, sir.
I'm saying is
if I give you my name, if I'm forced to give you my name.
What I'm saying is, sir, I'm asking you for your driver's license, okay? Just like you identified me, we're gonna identify them. I have to identify you because guess what? I mean, I don't know for sure that you're running the journalism. You know that you're not.
Now this nonsense is going to go back and forth for quite a while. Matter of fact, this is a 45-minute video. You know we're not going to watch all that nonsense. Let's find out what happens when the sergeant arrives. Roll that clip.
How you doing, Sarge?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, pretty good.
What the other guy?
Yeah.
So they offered him to go in there, have the camera on, make his purchases, and he doesn't want to be rushed. He wants to be listened to by the postmaster, who's calling someone. Her has some of these issues, like the postal inspector. She's on the phone with her supervisor.
You can go ahead.
Oh,
go ahead. Yeah, you're good.
So she's calling the postal inspector.
I think this is a little ridiculous. You got 3 officers out here because of your selfishness. You just want to stand around, get all this nonsense for your YouTube channel. I tell you what though, if the police aren't called, it's not going to be a very good upload, is it? So you're kind of obligated to have somebody call the police, aren't you, boy?
She's been going for stamp, card,
passport application, and to film in public too. Forgot about that.
What's that?
And to record in public. I showed Officer Ketchums the rules and regulations right there.
I understand that.
Oh,
I've done
okay.
that too, but
Okay.
the problem you're going to run into is that there are still laws in Illinois that we can enforce, exclusive of your right to record. But if they ask you to leave and you refuse, you're trespassing.
Well, I'm not gonna, like I was telling them before you got here, if I'm gonna be threatened with arrest if I don't leave, I will leave. So, you know, that's the thing. I'm never gonna refuse to leave.
That's what we're building towards, and I don't want it to get there either.
Well, I mean, I hope, wish, and pray that it don't get there, Sergeant, because it's gonna come down to Orlando Park for you guys, if you guys are gonna come and trample on my rights today. I mean.
Now, did you good people hear what the sergeant just said? If you're asked to leave and you don't leave, then that's trespassing. And how many times did those two ladies ask this yahoo to leave and he refused? Yeah, that's the thing about frauditors. They're asked and they're told many times over to leave, and they never do. Then they want to claim, oh, nobody ever asked me to leave. These two ladies ask you to leave, yahoo, now get out.
Hey, this ain't my first time doing
That's
it.
not quite accurate. This ain't my first rodeo either.
Oh, well, then you should know then, Sarge. You should know what I'm doing is protected.
I do know, and I do know that you would be wrong.
I would be wrong. Okay. I've been told that once before. You guys remember the video and I think it was Elgin. No, was it Elgin?
It's got nothing to do with your video. It won't have.
Well, what I'm saying, the officers always tell me that I'm wrong, and then when I go speak to the chief of police, they ain't I'm wrong. So
He's right down the road. You can talk to him now if you'd like.
I will. I mean, if I
Get you out of here to avoid any problem.
hopefully not.
And it's got nothing to do with your right to record. It will
It
end up
does.
having nothing to do with it.
It does. That's the reason why they called you guys, because I'm recording.
Because they have the right to ask you not to.
That's right, but it's not breaking the law.
And then they have the right to refuse you service if they don't want to.
and ask you to leave.
So
Okay.
when it comes down to it, if it comes down to it, it's got to have nothing to do with the fact that you're recording.
But it is.
I haven't asked you to turn your phone off, have I?
Not you. You haven't.
Now, did you hear what the sergeant said there? He said the post office employees reserve the right to refuse service. There you go, sonny boy. You want to come in with your camera and be a smartass? They don't have to sell you a stamp. They don't have to take your little passport application either. Now let's speed this up because this video still has 19 minutes to run. We're not watching all that nonsense.
This guy was coming to try to escalate right away, talking about you're going to be trespassing and we're going to go off. This is federal property, man. You guys even out of jurisdiction.
They called me and they've been sitting here for a few minutes. I'm sure they've been nothing but patient.
Well, Officer Ketchum's been okay, but this guy not exactly. Like I was telling them, man, where's FPS at? The people with the jurisdiction. Because Orland Park don't have jurisdiction on federal property. You guys should know that.
Also incorrect. I can enforce the state law in this building.
if one is being broke, right?
Which is why the recording thing isn't what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. So you're going to convert a constitutionally protected activity into a crime?
No.
Because the Supreme Court said you can't do that either.
No, again, you're misinterpreting your own.
Okay. I'm telling you, Sergeant, man. I'm telling you, this ain't my first rodeo, man.
Okay.
I don't want you guys to, lose your qualified immunity, man, making the wrong mistakes here, man.
Oh, every time I hear that, I just want to scream at the top of my lungs. This qualified immunity nonsense. One frauditor said it once upon a time, and now they all say it.
11 minutes later.
So I'm assuming it's in there too. Maybe not.
No, of course not.
But if they refuse you service, you are obligated to leave. But they can't make a decision on what they want to do about that right now, so we're going to leave.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, my thing.
In the meantime, you're free to do your business in there.
I know I am. I know.
Keep your cool because I don't want to come back.
Well, I mean, if they call you back, then it'll be them wasting you guys' resources. So if you come back, that's just on you. Kick rocks around the corner, man. Anyway, man. They ain't going for none of that, man. All of the intimidation stuff, man. And I don't want to come back. No, see what it is and what it was. Let me explain what it is and what it was. When they went back there to talk to the postmaster, they got on the phone with some people that's higher up that know exactly what we're doing and knows exactly that we can do it. So he comes out stating that, he comes out saying stuff like, you know, oh man, this is a bunch of red tape that they have to go through.
Don't flatter yourself, Frauditor. The post office just doesn't want to get involved in a lawsuit. Yeah, they're trying to do the right thing and just quash it. Yeah, now you would think that the video would be over at this point, but you'd be wrong. The video still has another 10 minutes to run because the Frauditor has to do a victory lap. Roll that clip.
We're just going to leave. No, Sergeant, I thought we was breaking the law. And see, that's another thing they like to do. They like to overtalk you and stuff like that. I'm not finna get into no screaming match with them, man. You know what I'm saying? Let them say whatever they want to say and kick rocks around the corner, man. My thing is, we're still here. We're gonna continue to be here. We're gonna fill out this passport like we wanted to do. You understand what I'm saying? Purchase a stamp, and we're gonna book up out of here like we want to do. Soon as they buck on up out. So it is what it is. You guys can see that we're in line right now, waiting to purchase our stamp so we can get up out of here. The what?
Get to the outer lobby.
For what?
If you would like to continue to record.
Well, we just cleared all that up with the police. I understand. I'm gonna purchase a stamp, man.
Understood, but I don't authorize you to record on your camera's face.
Well, you're a public servant, right?
I don't authorize you to.
Okay. Even after they received an education by law enforcement,
Frauditors always talk about an education, don't they? That's because they don't have any education. I wonder what grade you dropped out in, Frauditor. Do tell. Was it 8th grade, 9th grade? Some states you can drop out when you're 12 years old. Isn't that crazy?
Still more of the same. It's crazy, man. I don't know, it looks like they're gonna try to hold up everybody else because we exercising our rights. Like I said, the Orland police was just here. Obviously told them we was good to go. And still a problem, so y'all make sure y'all stay tuned, man. Purchase a stamp real quick.
I'm not giving you consent to film me, sir, so...
Okay, yeah, I don't need it.
So, you know.
Yeah, I don't need any consent in public.
Yeah, that's okay, because...
There's no expectation to privacy in public now.
So we're going to leave the video right there, good people, because it still runs about 6 more minutes. He walks out the parking lot, talks to himself about how terrible the service was and how he had his rights trampled on. It's all a bunch of malarkey. What is wrong with these frauditors? Yeah, really, though, the post office needs to revise their rules and regulations and just eliminate that part of Poster 7 altogether. They really do. I think that if enough people write to the postmaster in Washington, D.C., because I'm sure that they're aware of this problem. I'm sure they're aware of it. Yeah, but anyway, good people, he's a bloody idiot. He bought one single stamp, and he never filled out his passport, because that's all a bunch of malarkey anyway. He doesn't want a passport. He's making buku money here in the States. Why is he going to go somewhere else? Well, at any rate, if you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, this is the place for you. Please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by, Sonny Boy. I can't wait to see you get arrested. He's only been arrested once. We need to see him arrested more often. Yeah, cheers to that.
If you have official business, let me know which office you wish to go to, and I will escort you there. Otherwise, you are leaving the building.
Listen, I come with no ill will. I'm not giving you ID. I don't care what you do. If you want to take me in right now, let's do it. You want to do it?
You're going to register for a system. Turn around.
For a system? Let's go.
$60, guys, is what we're trying to raise. So if you can help out, contribute towards it, feel free to donate, guys.
I won't ever ask for money on this channel again.
You touch my phone, you can touch my phone. Okay? You touch my phone. Why did you touch my phone? She touched my property.
I'm allowed to be around your vehicles, buddy. Get used to it. This is the way it's going to be. You understand? You putting your hand up is a violation. Sir? You're obstructing my camera.
You know where I get a rub and tug? You know where I get a rub and tug? You know, a massage, rub and tug?
Hey, what's up, guys? So we're here at the America's Best Value. We're trying to get a room.
I'm asking for help. Please, guys, I need y'all's help.
You can't solicit a trespass, bro. You just solicited a trespass.
I asked her what she wanted.
No, you can't say, do you want them trespassing? You can't use that line.
She touched my phone. I got it on a video. I want to arrest her. I want to arrest her. You're going to go to jail now.
Rub and tug, anyone? When I get a rub and tug? Look at the cops coming in. Don't tell me they're coming to bother me. Huh? For what? What am I getting arrested for?
We're a little low on funds, guys. So I want to make a quick video. If there's any way you guys can help out, we're trying to get a room.
Where are you going? Where are you heading? All that? No. I'm not going to answer any questions.
I'm going to pay you too, okay? We're done already. I got you in our videos. This is a public sidewalk. She touched me. She touched my phone, okay? This is an expensive phone. This is almost 1,200, okay?
Mrs. Potato's breaking my balls, everyone. She's straight up breaking my balls. I will never beg you for it. I won't beg nobody for nothing.
Please don't touch me.
Step outside.
Sir, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Just here walking around, videotaping the hallways and the artwork and things like that for your own personal use.
That's called freedom of press. Am I detained now?
Go ahead and place your hands behind your back, sir.
You're going to really arrest me?
Yes, I'm really going to arrest you.
I'm going to step outside. And now, what's your name? Why don't you have your name tag on?
My name is
Don't touch
Officer
me.
Brian
You're walking
Paul.
up way too close to me.
Yes.
Caught crabs once. I've had crabs a few times.
But if you want to violate my rights, like I said, the second you leave, I'm going to open that door. I'm letting you know now.
Now you're going to listen. Yes, you're going to listen. I'm going to expose you guys, okay? For the tyrants that you are. I have more than 100 million people that have viewed our videos.
You want to go to handcuffs?
Call your sergeant. Call your sergeant.
Do you want to go to handcuffs to go to jail?
I dare you.
There's no
law that says I need
to film over there.
Do not call your sergeant.
Film over there.
Call your sergeant.
Donate to the PayPal if you can help out. If you can't, I understand.
PayPal link below. So if any of you would like to send me some money to help me out, I could greatly use it, but I'm not begging you for it.
So just leave. I live here.
Once you're pulled over and we request information, you need to supply that information to us, okay?
You sure?
Okay.
Are you sure?
Am I sure?
Yeah, I'm asking if
Yes,
you're
I'm
sure.
sure.
No, that's not how it goes.
I'm not interested in talking to you. Have a nice day. Buddy, I'm going to ask you not to escalate things and just leave me alone here. You folks are intimidating a Palestinian. I am a Palestinian, and you folks are circling around me, trying to antagonize.
So if anybody wants to send about $10,000 over to my PayPal, Cash App, or Bitcoin, there's the addresses right there.
I want you to leave me alone. If you continue to follow me, it's harassment. If anybody touches me, I will.
Either any of us, we're not going to be okay with that.
I will have you arrested if you put hands on me.
I'm not driving, I'm traveling. There's a difference.
If you want to come at me at once, I'll take you both down.
Stop following me. Do not harass me. I'm walking on my free will. So leave me alone.
I don't answer questions. I don't answer questions.
All right.
If you want to play that way, I don't answer questions.
Just step on my tripod, man. What's wrong with you? Name and badge number.
Sir.
Look how close he is to
Johnson,
you guys. Look how close he is
466.
to me. Look at what this.
I do not. No searches or seizures. Okay. Close my door.
No,
Close my door. Okay. You are violating my rights.
Guys, I'm going to tell you one time. Do not talk to me. I'm not interested in talking to you.
I'm not interested
Have a
in
wonderful
talking to
day.
you either.
Just filming. I'm just filming. I am just filming peacefully. I'm not interested in talking to you.
So you don't call yourself Palestinian. And bro, get your dumb ass out of here.
I'm not
Get your dumb ass out of here.
You just have defamed me. You just defamed me. You just defamed me.
I'm also a constitutional law scholar. I'm a constitutional law scholar.